What's going on, guys? In today's video I'm going to take you to 4 different 5-star businesses. It's going to look something like this.
I saw Michael Chandler do this.
And then I'm going to give you some tips on how, as a business owner, you can get more 5-star reviews and manage them better. It's going to be a fun video. Let's go. Hi, how are you?
Doing well, how are you today?
I'm good. I just want a large iced coffee with oat milk and no sweetener. A bag of your blend for my house too.
Okay, bag of the dark roast?
Yes.
Just whole bean, or did you want that ground at all?
I'll do the ground.
Whole cream with oat milk, and I'll have your beans out right after I grind them.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been coming to Mochas and Javas for probably about 5 years, ever since I moved to this area. And the one thing I've noticed is that every time I come here or to the other locations, I have the exact same experience. I think this is really a testament, and this brings me to my first tip, which is be a great operator. This is a testament when I have been coming here for 5 years and I have the same experience at multiple locations over and over and over. This is a testament to somewhere in their organization there's a manager that has put together a group of processes that they're maintaining to make sure that every time the coffee is excellent, and every time the person that takes my order does the same thing in the same way. When they hire people, they're building the right culture. All this is about being a great operator. When you have multiple locations, that's when things really fall apart for a lot of businesses, because you might get lucky and have a good manager at one location, but you're not going to get lucky and have a good manager at multiple locations, right? That's when it's really important to have processes and things in place and be a great operator and maintain those processes so that you have consistency across your organization. I'm going to look up their reviews right now. This business has, 750 plus reviews, and I would say on average a 4.5, 4.6 star average. That's incredible. You just can't be spread out like that and have a bunch of locations and have high Google ratings consistently. Again, it's just a testament to a great operational structure. Somewhere in this company, there's an operator that is really big on systems and making sure that there's the same experience over and over and over, and the consistency in that experience and the consistency in that product. So, if you want to check out Mochas and Javas, if you're ever in the area, come by. They have 3 locations in San Marcos. You can order their coffee online. This coffee is excellent. When I bought this bag, they just ground it up right there. So it was like fresh ground. I'm going to take this to my house because a lot of times I have my coffee at home before I leave. And normally when I'm coming by here, it's in the afternoon to get an iced coffee or something like that. But anyway, now I'm going to go to a business that I own called Guadalupe Gas, and I'm going to show you some of the things that we do to get 5-star reviews and to manage those 5-star reviews. So this brings me to my second tip, which is actually ask the customer for a review. I know that sounds dumb, but you'd be shocked. Most businesses don't ever ask their customers to leave them a review. You should ask for a 5-star review, and if for some reason it's not a 5-star experience, let me know so I can make it right. There's lots of ways you could ask for a review, I prefer to ask in person at the time of service, because then if there's a problem, hopefully the customer says something instead of going on the internet and blasting you. But you can do it in a lot of ways. You could collect email addresses and send out quarterly emails asking people to leave you a 5-star review on Google or other services. Some companies will text you a couple of days after service and ask you to leave a Google review, and they'll put a link that you can just click on it and go right to their Google review page. I've even seen like QR codes on the counter where you check out at a business, and a little deal that says, you know, leave us a 5-star Google review. We would appreciate it. There's even services. If you don't want to deal with it, you can hire services, and they'll call your customers and survey them, ask them to leave a review for you, for your company. And they're not going to be as effective as some of the other methods, but if you just don't want to deal with it, that's one way to do it. Okay, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, I'm going to bundle these together because they kind of fall together, is manage your Google reviews. You want to answer every review you get. This does 2 things. One, if somebody is checking out your business because they're thinking about going, it lets them know we actively manage this, and customer service and reviews are important to us. So when they go, they're more likely to leave you a review because they know that you depend on these reviews and you actively manage them. It also makes you look more professional and more committed to service. But one thing it does that's huge is it will slow down somebody from leaving a negative review. Nobody wants to go leave a review that's negative and be snarky, and then 10 minutes later the owner responds and says, hey, I'm so sorry you had a negative experience. Let me make this right. Now, the caveat to that is how you answer these reviews. I often just thank people for their business, something like that. If we get a negative review, I ask them to contact me directly. A lot of times I'll go in and try to find their phone number or email address at the business and try to call them up directly, just to try to find out what happened and let them know that we're committed to service, but sometimes we fall short. And when we fall short, it's our job to make sure that they understand that this isn't who we are every time. This was a one-off, and I want to make it right. But it's much less likely that somebody's going to leave you a negative review when they know that the owner's going to respond right back, you know? So I'm going to go now. I'm going to go get some lunch. I'll show you where I'm eating, but the place that I'm going, they have a lot of 5-star reviews. They actually maintain a 5-star rating on Google, and that's just really difficult with any track record at all. It's just very difficult to maintain 5 stars. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna let you know what I think, and maybe we'll leave our own review. We'll see.
Yes.
I'm doing a video on businesses that have a 5-star review.
Ah, okay.
You have 330
Yeah.
Google reviews,
Yes.
and they're all 5-star. That's like impossible.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I just, my food is a homemade food.
Yeah,
Everything's cooked longer.
yeah,
And most people try my food and he feel the home.
yeah,
Mama making the food. That's why, and people feel so comfortable.
yeah.
And the place clean, everything good, and you taste, It's,
Yeah, well, this is excellent, and I'm just getting started. So.
I had a lot of review. Most of the time, I say thank you. You come back, you just want, I don't have time.
Yeah,
know,
Well, it doesn't look like you need to. I mean,
Yeah,
I've never seen so many reviews and have a 5-star. That's insane.
Thank you.
She says they're known for the crispy chicken.
不会做生意，对，我们做了25年的生意，我们知道很多事情。可是我们很感兴趣里面的核心，还有里面只要是10家店的少数的4个星期。
Man, that's so good. That's so good.
谢谢你们来吃，哎，吃的习惯吗？哎，Q 哥哥这样子会不会太酸？
Wow.
好吃啊，对啊，对，是自己。
I don't know how that's so good, but it is so good.
哎，我之前没有看过，我们后面都是新的。对，我们尽量就是说哈，weekend 的时候我们要出一点新菜，不一样的东西的。哎，鸡排也很多人叫。
Oh,
啊，对。
holy cow.
但是上面都可以。
It's like got a little saltiness to it.
你说炸豆腐是我最最好吃。
It's just
对对对。
like you think you know what it's going to taste like, but it tastes so much better. Okay, so that was the Taiwan bowl. And I gotta tell you right off, the stars of this show were the crispy chicken and the tea. This tea, I don't know what she's putting in this tea. She said it was orange or citrus of some sort. It tastes like ginger. It's just so good. I can't even explain it. If you're ever in this area, I definitely suggest you go by this place. The other thing was the crispy chicken. You kind of think like when you get it, you're like, I've had fried chicken, I get it, it's fried chicken, everybody loves fried chicken. But then when you start eating it, like you notice right off, it's kind of familiar, but it's different. And what she told me is that they use sweet potato for the starch, and it gives it a little bit cleaner taste. And the other thing is her use of salt. She brings it right up to the point where it's almost too much, but it's not too much. It's just right. So, I mean, again, I would come check this place out. So now I'm going to give you tip number 4, which is have a great product or great experience. And I think most people watching this are going to say right off, like, you know, if my product is what it is, like in my case, I have garbage and I have propane, right? And these products are, they're just a product. It's hard to control like how great that product is. But in those cases, you can control the experience. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time, he said that when he invested in companies like Disney, it was because they delighted the customer. And that's about experience. My first tip that said be a great operator, you're controlling and maintaining a bunch of systems that give you a consistent experience, but it's up to the owner to decide what that experience is and how great or stellar that experience is. You get it more into the artsy side of things. When I was talking to this lady in here that owns the Taiwan Bowl, you could tell she's leaving it all out there every time. She's putting everything she has into that every time. She's not going to put something out unless it's absolutely stellar, unless it is everything she wanted it to be. She has a passion for what she's doing, and it comes through when you talk to her. It comes through in the food. And that's all about putting out the best product you can every time, or the best experience you can every single time. It's a big deal. That's going to lead people to want to tell everybody else about how great that was, or what a great experience that was. When I went to Disney, it was all I talked about for probably 3 months when I came back. I was amazed because just like this chicken, things would happen at Disney and I would say, oh, I kind of know what's going to happen. And then Disney would take it up another step, another notch, and I would go, wow, I'm blown away again, right? So, I just ate a ton of food. I'm stuffed. What is the best possible thing I could go do right now? Well, I'm going to go to the Fighteria gym in Wimberley, Texas, and I'm going to do some sparring and some jiu-jitsu, and hopefully I don't throw up all this food. But a good friend of mine, Pony Gledson, he owns the Fighteria gym. They specialize in training MMA, jiu-jitsu, and he's a great guy. He's absolutely a wonderful guy. He's got a great program over there. I'm going to go over there right now and get beat up for your entertainment. If you are still watching at this point, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on so you can see when I post a new video. I appreciate the support that I've gotten, and I'm going to head over that way right now. when I look up Fight Rio, you have 53 reviews and 4.9 stars.
I have just one bad, man.
How do you do that though?
What?
How do you do that? How do you keep 5 stars with that many reviews?
I don't know, man. I don't even ask people. These, and the bad one that we have, the only one we have bad is because they screw up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, but
Bad.
there's like so many good ones.
Just one's bad. All the I don't know, man. Just care about people, dude. That's the key.
Yeah, like you think you connect with them?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think.
I think that too. So the whole video is about businesses that have high Google reviews.
I see.
So we went to a coffee shop this morning that has really good reviews and got some coffee. Or going to lunch at a place, and then I went to one of my businesses and filmed that. And so this is like the best gym I know of. So I was like, maybe Pony will beat me up a little bit.
No, that's gonna be my pleasure. Yeah.
Like see how fast you can make me tap.
You can choose how you want to tap. You choose.
So maybe we'll do like a little striking and a little jiu-jitsu. See how it goes?
Can be.
Okay, I'm gonna get changed and we'll go.
Can be.
It's gonna be bad. I can tell already. My cardio is like shot.
Oh yeah. Come on. Oh man, just touch. Oh, she here.
This is how you get 5 stars.
He likes it. He asking me for this. And again, that's how we show our love. Oh yeah! Whoa!
Not ideal.
You want to jab here? Yeah. Oh, you're awesome. You're mad. Tuesday. Oh, man. We're already Tuesday. That's a good show, right? This is bad for me. Not to step back, it can get worse.
I saw Michael Chandler do this.
Over here, Adam, this way. This way, Adam. Over here, Adam. Look this way. Yeah! Oh, man.
Oh, so bad. That was so bad.
What's good? What's good?
So I lost. So this is Gledson Pony, owner of Fighteria in Wimberley, Texas.
Go, guys.
Beating me up, as you can see. I'm not sure how that translates into 5-star reviews, but it seems to work somehow, right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Man, that's something here. Then we look in the Fighteria. First, anything else is try to have the over delivery for every single person that comes to the door. I said at the time, everybody fighting for something. Everybody's a fighter, but sometimes they don't even know the fights that they're going through. We have here as a mission of Fighteria. Our statement is build the lives that honor God through our business and lifestyle. Anything that we do here before we do for anybody, we try do for people. And no, I'm sorry, we try to do for God. And one of the greatest things that God shows us and teach us was love the others.
And just to recap who you are, in 2008 you were the world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
And then you came to America and got saved. And then you opened this gym, and you use it as a platform to spread the word of Jesus Christ, and also to teach people to fight.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's awesome. That's an awesome deal.
We have a few people already that are getting ready for the cage. We have 2 fighters in the fought recently. They won, and they have a dream to become a fighter. Trevor knows them really well, and they're already going out there, man, and fighting. But that's the thing. That's one small thing. We just want to try to be a way to people get to know Jesus a little bit more, and I think it's working.
And if people want to follow you, they can follow you on YouTube at Gledson Pony.
Yes, Gledson Pony, that's all the social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You put over there Gledson Pony, you're going to be able to follow me directly. And about Fighteria, anything that you put over there, Fighteria Academy, you're going to be able to see our gym. And our website is Fighteria.com. We're going to put it down in the description of the video.
Yep. So that's it. We're gonna wrap up the video right here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, check out Pony's channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Push.